The internet has become a vast playground for our children, a place where they can explore endless possibilities. It's where they learn new things, play games, and connect with friends from all over the world. But there's a dark side to this digital world that we often overlook. Adults are using the anonymity of the internet to pose as children, hiding behind screens to deceive the innocent. This is a growing problem with serious consequences that can affect entire families. We must understand these dangers and take proactive action to protect our kids from online predators. It's alarmingly easy for predators to create fake profiles pretending to be someone they're not. They can use stolen pictures and fabricated stories to build a convincing facade. They then use these fake identities to gain a child's trust, making them believe they have found a new friend. This is often the first step towards exploitation and harm. Many children are blissfully unaware of the dangers lurking online, thinking they are simply having fun. They may think they are talking to a friend their own age, someone who understands them. This makes them incredibly vulnerable to manipulation and deceit. We must educate our kids about this very real threat, teaching them to recognize and avoid these dangers. Why would an adult pretend to be a child online? It's a question that many parents and guardians find themselves asking. The answer is simple and disturbing: to exploit them. These predators are often very skilled at what they do. These predators have various motives, but they all share a common goal: to harm children. They lurk in the shadows of the internet, waiting for the right moment to strike. They use deception to gain a child's trust, often over a period of time. This grooming process can be slow and methodical. This makes it easier for them to manipulate and control their victims. The emotional and psychological impact on the child can be devastating. One common motive is sexual exploitation. This can take many forms, all of which are harmful. Predators may engage in sexually explicit conversations or try to meet up with children in person. They often use threats and manipulation to get what they want. They may even attempt to coerce children into sending explicit images or videos of themselves. This is not just a crime, it's a severe violation of trust and safety. This is a form of child abuse with long-lasting effects on the victims. The trauma can last a lifetime. Another motive is to obtain personal information. This can be just as damaging. Predators may use this information for identity theft or other criminal activities. The consequences can be far-reaching and severe. It's crucial for parents and children to be able to spot the signs of a fake profile. In today's digital age, online safety is more important than ever. While predators can be very convincing, there are often red flags that can help you identify them. One common sign is a profile that seems too perfect. These profiles often have glamorous photos that look professionally taken. The photos might be overly polished, and the language may seem too mature for the child's supposed age. This can be a major red flag. Pay attention to these inconsistencies. They can be subtle but are often telling. Another red flag is a user who is overly eager to move the conversation to a private platform. This is often a tactic to avoid detection. Predators often try to isolate children from their support systems, making them more vulnerable. They may also ask a lot of personal questions while being evasive about themselves. This is a common manipulation tactic. Teach children to be wary of such behavior and to report it to a trusted adult immediately. Open communication is key to staying safe online. Some may argue that there are legitimate reasons for adults to pose as children online. However, outside of specific law enforcement operations, there is no justification for this kind of deception. The risks far outweigh any perceived benefits. The potential harm to children is too great to ignore. Even if an adult has no malicious intentions, their actions can have unintended consequences. Children may confide in someone they believe is a peer, revealing personal information they wouldn't share with an adult. This can put them at risk. It's essential to remember that online interactions have real-world consequences. Protecting children online requires a multi-pronged approach. Parents, educators, law enforcement, and tech companies all have a role to play. We need open communication, effective tools, and strong legislation to combat this growing threat. Silence only benefits the predators. Parents should educate themselves about online dangers and have open conversations with their children. Teach them about online safety, privacy settings, and the importance of reporting suspicious behavior. Many resources are available online and through schools to help parents navigate these conversations. Creating a safe online environment for children is a shared responsibility. We must remain vigilant and proactive in our efforts to combat online predation. By working together, we can make the digital world a safer place for our kids. Remember, if you see something, say something. Report suspicious activity to the appropriate authorities. Your actions could save a child from becoming a victim. Let's work together to make the internet a safer place for everyone.